Good morning, all of you, my dear students, and welcome back for the revision of the chapter Deep Water, whatever has been taught you previously. Dear student, although it has been taught you earlier, I think that at least 2 times. But now, around the time also you will be given the revision of the same chapter. Dear student, the author of this chapter is William Douglas. In this chapter, it has been described by the poet that when William Douglas was only 2 or 3 years old, at that time he was brought by his father Roosevelt to the lake, and he was pushed by force into the water of the lake. After going inside, he came outside from the water, but scarcely, hardly, because he did not know how to swim into the water or pool or into the water of lake. But after that, the fear about going into the water came in his mind, and it never went from the mind of the author. In the meanwhile, his father was dead, but he wanted to learn swimming into the water or pool or lake, and it was told by his father not to fear from the water, as well as in order to learn the swimming into the water. So therefore, once upon a time, he came to the pool named YMCA. It was located near the Yakima River. He was standing on the shore of the pool. In the meanwhile, a strong boy came there and repulsed him. While going into the water, he made a plan that as soon as he would hit the bottom of the pool, then he will also push the bottom of the pool, and then he will spring like a cork or the bottle and come on the shore of the pool. It was also happened when he went into the bottom of the pool, then it was happening. But for this, it took a long time because he was not experienced swimmer. Also, he did not know how to swim into the water. And it was the first time for him when he was drawn, he was pushed into the deep water of the pool. But as he went inside the pool, then he hit the bottom of the pool, then he pushed the bottom, and then also he started cycling of the 2 of the legs, and then he sprang his body completely like a cork of the bottle, and then he came on the shore of the pool. But it was not enough for him. The fear regarding the water was also developed some more in his mind, because he knew very well if he is drawn by someone any other time, then he can kill his life, he can face his life forever. So therefore, he went to such a person was well known about swimming, about giving the learning of swimming into water. And that person was an instructor in order to give learning into the water or pool or lake. On the given time and date, he also tied up a belt for his back, along with a pulley and rope. And he also started to go into the water or pool, however, from this side to that side, however, that side to this side, and however, east to west, west to east, north to south, and south to north. First of all, he made the same practice into pieces. And then after, when he became a good learner, then he integrated the whole power, and like this, he became a good swimmer by getting learning of swimming into the water or pool. It was done by him because of a great struggle of life and courage what he adopted during learning of swimming. Second time, he was also aware till now about the fear of the water, as the fear did not leave his company. Now also there was a fear in his mind, and he also continued the same practice till 6 months continually by going into the lake Hampshire. He used to go to Hampshire daily, in the morning as well as in the evening, and the same practice of swimming into water was completed by him at least 2 or 3 hours. However, the same practice was done by him into pieces, and however, he integrated the whole power into one only, in first attempt only, and like this he completed his learning of swimming into water. Not only this, but also the same practice was continued by him at least till 6 months. And like this, he became a good swimmer into the water or pool. Although by getting learning of swimming into the water of lake, the terror returned various times, but he challenged the terror. Oh my terror, I am ready to face you in all the circumstances, and I will definitely kill you in all the circumstances. But I will not come behind without learning the swimming into water or pool or the lake. By saying this all to the terror went away forever, because he determined fun in mind in order to get learning of swimming when his father was alive, and the main goal of his father was in order to get learning into the water of swimming, into the water of swimming pool, because he knew very well that he has a fear regarding the terror, regarding the water. He has a terror regarding the water, because when he went on the shore of the lake by his mother, Roosevelt, then he was pushed into the water, but he became afraid. He was frightened from the terror of water. Like other thing, that he came outside from the water, but the terror of water did not leave his company. So therefore, we determined fun in order to get learning how to swim into water pool as well as lake. And like this, he got the color of water by getting practice in the lake till 6 months continually, while he got learning of swimming into water pool till 3 months continually. And the same practice was not sufficient, so therefore he continued the same practice by coming into the lake and fire till 6 months. And now he became a good learner by integrating the whole power in the last of gold, and the same practice was done by him in 2 pieces. And like this, he became a good learner of swimming into water. It was explanation of the chapter in English. Now, in Hindi, once more also. If you have any doubt, that doubt can be removed now also. विलियम डगलस, जो कि लेखक थे इसी चैप्टर के, डीप वाटर, वो 2 या 3 साल के थे जब उन्हें लेक पर यानी झील पर ले जाया गया। उनके पिता ने उन्हें धक्का दे दिया। हालांकि वो वहां से निकले, लेकिन काफी देर हो चुकी थी, मगर उनके दिल और दिमाग के अंदर पानी का डर हमेशा के लिए बैठ गया। कुछ दिनों के बाद उनके पिता की मौत हो गई, मगर उनकी इच्छा थी कि वो मेरा बेटा एक अच्छा स्विमर बने, एक तैराकी बने। उनकी मौत के बाद फिर उन्होंने एक दिन, जब वो YMCA पुल, जो कि याकीमा रिवर के साथ ही अटैच था, वहां पर खड़े हुए थे, तब उनको किसी और एक व्यक्ति ने धक्का दे दिया पानी के अंदर, और वो कोई और नहीं बल्कि एक ताकतवर नवयुवक था। मगर उन्होंने अपनी हिम्मत नहीं छोड़ी। जब वो अंदर पानी के अंदर जा रहे थे, तब उन्होंने सोचा कि जैसे ही मेरे पांव बॉटम में लगेंगे, मैं बॉटम को पुश करूंगा, और पुश करने के बाद अपने पैरों को भी, अपने टांगों को भी साइकिल की तरह चलाऊंगा, और लहरों को पकड़ूंगा, और लहरों को पकड़ने के बाद फिर मैं वापिस एक बोतल के कोल की तरह उछल के उसी पुल के किनारे पर आ जाऊंगा। ये हुआ तो सही, लेकिन इसके होने में काफी टाइम लगा। मगर अभी उसके दिमाग के अंदर है बना हुआ था इस बात का कि वो तैरना नहीं जानते थे। कहीं किसी भी टाइम पे अगर उन्हें पानी के अंदर जाना पड़ा तो पानी के अंदर कैसे तैरेंगे या कैसे भाग रहेंगे। लिहाजा इसके लिए उन्होंने तैरने का प्लान बनाया और हर डिटर्मिनेशन दिमाग में रखा। उन्होंने एक इंस्ट्रक्टर को किया। इंस्ट्रक्टर ने उनके कमर में बेल्ट बांधी, पुली और रोप के साथ में बताया, और उन्हीं के गाइडलाइन के मुताबिक उन्होंने पानी के अंदर तैरना शुरू किया। कभी बाएं से दाएं जाते, कभी दाहिने से बाएं आते, कभी ईस्ट टू वेस्ट, कभी वेस्ट टू ईस्ट, कभी नॉर्थ टू साउथ, कभी साउथ टू नॉर्थ। और इस तरह से कभी उसी टर्निंग को छोटे छोटे हिस्सों में किया शुरू में, और उसके बाद जब वो सीख गए तब उन्होंने पूरी टर्निंग को एक ही साथ यानी कि एक ही बार में पूरा किया। और उसके बाद वो एक अच्छे तैराकी बन गए। मगर यहाँ भी उनके दिलो दिमाग से पानी का डर, पानी का आतंक खत्म नहीं हुआ। लिहाजा उन्होंने हाथ वो जगह छोड़ के फिर दूसरी झील के अंदर, जो हैंसपाल नाम की झील थी, उसके अंदर जाना शुरू किया। और रोज 2 या 3 घंटे सुबह और शाम दोनों टाइम जाते, वापस आते, वहां पे प्रैक्टिस करते, कभी कम प्रैक्टिस करते, कभी ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करते। और इसके बाद में उसी प्रैक्टिस को उन्होंने काफी लंबे समय तक एक ही रूप में, एक ही बात में किया। और एक ही बात में करके अब जब उनको ये विश्वास हो गया कि अब तेरा ये आतंक गहरा वाटर कुछ नहीं बिगाड़ सकता, तब उन्होंने तैरने की सिलाई से पीछा छोड़ा। हालांकि जब वो इसकी प्रैक्टिस द्वारा कर रहे थे लेट पर जाने के बाद एक बार और कैरल वापस आया सिर्फ धमकी देने के लिए, शायद ये चैलेंज करने के लिए कि मैं तुमसे जब बड़ा ताकतवर हूँ। मगर उन्होंने कहा कि ओ माय कैरल, आई चैलेंज यू इन ऑर्डर टू फेस मी फ्रॉम एवरी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, कि मैं तैयार हूँ तुम्हारे मुकाबला करने के लिए हर साइड से, इस साइड से भी आप आना चाहते हैं। एंड इट वॉज ऑल्सो सेड बाय हिम, और उन्होंने ये भी कहा दैट आई विल डेफिनेटली get to defeat in all the circumstances, and I will get success in the goal of my life, what I want. जो मेरा मकसद है उसमें मैं जीत के रहूंगा, सफलता हासिल करके रहूंगा, और ऐसा ही उन्होंने किया। उसके बाद उन्होंने लेफ्ट में जाना बंद कर दिया, क्योंकि अब वो एक अच्छा तैराकी बन चुके थे। It was the explanation in Hindi, and in English, you also have been taught you previously, and before this also, go 3 days before, you also have been taught you in Hindi, English, and related question answer of the chapter completely. From my side, there is no doubt related to this topic. But in spite of it also, if you have a doubt regarding the chapter, you can write down on the screen of your mobile, and that doubt definitely cleared by me. From my side, today's topic is over. Tomorrow morning, I will meet you again for the next chapter. धन्यवाद, नमस्कार, जय हिंद।